It is inspiring to hear somebody come back.
No,
from
we're
the
on
brink
Roller
like
Ricky. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
And welcome back to Character Select and Dave and Savin back here at KFAM Radio. Wrong button.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight,
And we're
Colin?
still going to save
okay.
everybody.
I made it home safe.
Gary!
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though we lost Jimmy, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay.
Also,
you were so brave earlier.
I did
You're safe
confirm,
now.
if the car crashes, everybody dies but her.
Oof.
Yeah.
Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
Yeah, why would
Maybe
he let you go?
Didn't kill you because he saw you as a victim.
Maybe. But why would that stop him from killing me too? After everything he did to...
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And
First one.
thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
You know, what Carrie
That
just
was
said
weird.
has really got me thinking.
We're trying to
About
go as
what?
quickly
The whistling man
as we
left her
can.
alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Hit that
Keep
Peggy
going,
button.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
You're through to 189.16.
It's really
The
fun to do
Scream.
that.
What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
But we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy threw it out the window.
Because she's a
Forrest,
professional.
You do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm
Oh,
really
but you
sorry,
can.
Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Nope, I'm sorry, Don. I'm just not going out there.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest,
Seriously, she's creepy.
I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Bitch.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
All right, I'll do it.
I'm gonna do it
You're
one way or
a
another.
Good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later.
For the record,
Anyway, I'll
fire
hold the fort
doors
down
don't
while you're
have
out.
locks.
Maybe I'll even get a collar. That could be exciting.
Normally.
189.16. The Scream.
With
Oh,
me,
perfect shot.
Peggy.
Doom.
Go on.
Alright. I'm going. Grab key. Alright, so the key here is we need to get the records, the fuses, get to the basement, grab the... find the bulletin board
so
and get
you need
upside.
115 fuse, 120 fuse, and 130 fuse.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here. In the open.
Jesus,
Hello?
you big baby. There's the...
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Yeah, get out of here. That's a 20. That's 15. Just need a 30 somewhere.
I think I could also get by with 2 more 15s, but...
Eh?
Because there's 4 slots. Hey, what's up?
Here it is. Long ride home.
And then...
Of course. It locks behind me.
Yep.
And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door.
Oh, wait, was
elevator,
that-
something.
No, that's not it.
And
What about it?
that's broken
That's
too.
5.
Only the best for K-Fan.
Yep.
Let's see if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue. I should check the fuse box.
Should check the fuse box, yeah. Oh, is that it? I think that's it. Yep. Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Do, 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 do.
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Eat. Eat.
Alright.
Eat.
70.
So you get 70. 20. Brett needs all 4 fuses.
Nah, that's not right.
So that's-
You need,
Fuses
you need
add
to
up
put that 5
properly?
back in. Take the 15 there, and take the 5.
Alright. I thought it just needed to be 70.
There you go, you're done. Go.
Do, 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 do. I never look up in games. Sometimes it's fun.
Yeah,
What?
sometimes you get horribly murdered by things.
There are far too many stars. What? What the fuck?
Was that not 70?
Let's find out.
Or do you need to just wiggle the fucking thing again?
Bingo!
Yeah.
Oh my god. You had to turn it off and then on again. I see.
That sounds safe. Let's go.
I could probably survive that fall.
Yeah, of course
Looks
you
like
can.
a janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Do we actually need to do anything in here? No, we need to get the key off the
There's a
desk
key.
and then grab the mannequin
I'll
head.
just take that.
Yep.
Might be
This
important.
is a secret achievement. Let's go.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Now I can interact with them? Fuck off.
I wonder how the show's going.
Alright.
It's going great.
Move over here really quick. Pop open the door. Open the fridge. Put the head inside. And we're good.
Did you get the Chivo?
Yep.
Fridge horror.
Do you know what a fridge
Scare
horror
the
is?
shit out of somebody.
Do you know what the fridge horror trope is?
Yeah.
It's you're like fully into a show and then you
Think
Isn't
about
that
it
such a
before
good
Think about it,
song,
you're like,
five
folks?
seconds, like,
And
wait a
now
minute.
for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages.
I've been gone for like
Something
3
happened.
minutes.
Something did happen. Clive the janitor might be
Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me. So.
2:40 a.m. Welcome to AM 240,
Why
the
did you
screen.
heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yes.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help. How's it going?
No, I think we're good.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Alright, Chuck,
I'm
go to
sure.
the gas station
Let's
and then
do
run.
this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
You know that's anachronistic now to only dial 7 numbers?
Yeah.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this
Things
sounds
been
crazy,
anachronistic for a
but we
long
have reason
time.
to believe the Whistling
No,
Man is
only a
coming
couple of
for
years
you.
actually.
You need to get yourself
Really?
and everyone else out
They
right
didn't
now.
force the requirement of area codes until just recently.
Who the hell are you?
Huh.
Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash.
Area codes have been
Listen,
around as long
the
as I can
Whistling Man's
remember,
back.
so
Oh,
I've
no, they
always
are.
had to...
List with your name
They
on it,
are,
and
but you didn't have to dial them if it was a local number. Now, whether it's a local number or
I
not, you have to
see.
dial it all the
I
time.
finally let myself forget.
Quit talking and run!
Yeah, even for local calls, I'd always
I
just
think
use
he
the
ran
area
off.
code.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
You think?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out.
What, are people just hanging out at the gas station?
Was
Jesus.
blown to hell, though.
Maybe some
Yeah.
people need
Damn
gas,
it, that
Dave.
fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great.
I can't imagine why.
Forrest, man. I
Only
can't
minorly
thank you
concussed.
enough,
Come
but-
on, don't be a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pressure wave is
gotta
fine.
go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Alright.
That's kind of a bop, honestly.
Also,
There's gotta be
hilariously,
more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the
if
case, we
every
can get
time
ahead
somebody
of him.
dies,
Stop the
you
killings
can
before
have
they
Forrest
can
say
happen.
something absolutely
Forrest,
horrible
we
about
need
the
to
way
go
they
back down.
died.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before.
Sure
I still
you
have
do,
a lot
Peggy.
of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
But yeah, you can, every time you do it, Peggy will call you out and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you can do it anyway. It's hilarious. Do. Creepy mannequin room was over here. Oop.
The key. Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Noodly arms! Alright.
Hey, Forrest.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
George Barrows, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait.
So for all these, you just need to hit play on the tapes. You don't actually have to listen to them.
Right.
Night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
Dun dun
He says I need
dun!
to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
It's a picture, it's not a map. Learn what a map is, Jesus!
Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking.
Look, he's
Buzz
under
the
a lot of
intercom
stress. He
when you
doesn't have time to be
found
pedantic.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning.
Need both of these.
Has been deceased for 5
A secret tool that will help us later.
Jesus, that thing landed heavy.
small lacerations to preliminary toxicology results.
This one.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely
Now this
feared
has
for
to be
his
important.
life and was chased, resulting in
Okay.
a fall from a height into a body of water.
Also, the thing that I found the other day, or in the rewatch.
What the...
Whoop. How do I look at something closely?
Yeah.
There we go. Maisie Cartwright as Dawn. And Marie Campbell as Anne.
Maisie. Now, does Peggy ever mention Maisie by name at any point before this?
It's
so.
not Maisie. It's Marie.
Right, sorry, yes. You're right,
She
right.
does mention that she had a sister, but she's gone.
Yeah, but I don't think she ever names her.
Nope.
So remember, you
Alright,
don't have to sit here
yeah,
and
we're
listen to
good.
the whole thing.
Right. Alright, that should be everything. Right? Right.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
And this we have to actually walk through because we
Sounds like he
can't
was
leave.
running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found
Well,
a written
everybody
autopsy report.
lied.
What did it say?
dun dun
According to that, it's just
dun.
like you said at the start.
Conspiracy.
George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with a report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story.
The way his voice
Mortem
just
injury.
shifts back down
Apparently,
to
his arm got
It's
caught
funny.
in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they
Lavidity.
tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone. you know?
Sheriff Matthews sure didn't.
We don't know how many there
Yeah.
really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive.
But who could it be?
Sorry for thinking.
Oh.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
3 a.m.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Nobody's died yet.
This is our job, Peggy. We
Well, I
gotta
mean,
do
Sheriff
it.
Matthews and Jimmy died.
You're right. So,
Well, that sucks,
what's the
but,
plan
you know.
now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
The loudest phone ever. Jesus Christ.
My
Remnant
ears.
Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Goose.
No, it's Forrest.
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Alright. The response here is here do
Well,
matter, I believe.
That's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Please.
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Alright, that sounds...
We...
None of these matter yet, I don't think.
Okay.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
These are the most ineffective fans, I swear to God.
Easy. We're not.
They're not even
calling
moving
you
Act like my
fast.
fan.
We're calling.
It's
because
too
all
slow.
low setting.
you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clive?
Does
Yeah.
the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are
Oh,
you
sorry, it's
asking
not
about
till
this
Sandra chimes
You
in that we
mentioned
don't
that
care about
name
responses.
earlier
These are all
when
fine.
you called us the first time.
for? I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the
First I
janitor
was afraid.
at our station,
I was petrified.
and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Nah,
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
we know
Dead.
Clive's dead.
But isn't he?
Probably.
He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well,
and we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab.
You know,
And as I finished
Just a
the
kid.
autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in and
it's a really satisfying sound, actually.
demands
It's not that.
to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But,
It's like static.
well, when someone
What,
wants to
this?
make you do something,
Yeah, that.
they can use the
Aw.
carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
Yeah, if you go slow, it's fine.
You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where
What would be a
I
chronic
couldn't
condition
afford
in the
it.
80s that would
And
be expensive
Clive
to
promised
treat?
me that his employer
I don't know,
would pay for my
AIDS?
sister's treatment if I did what
Maybe.
he said, and that if I ever
I don't think there was a
spoke
treatment
about
for it,
this,
though.
he'd beat me to within an inch of my life.
I was kind of
Man,
terminal
I
back
don't
in the
know
80s.
why he had me do
Unfortunately.
it, but
Yeah, I mean,
My sister
you can
needed
prolong it. There could have
you
been,
have
like,
to understand,
fucking
she
cancer or
needed
something.
me.
we understand.
Parkinson's.
It's okay.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Alright, that was easy.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Did I not find the thing that said that she found the body?
Meh. I don't think it matters.
Okay. But
All right, calling her now.
It seems to
Hopefully she's
imply-
at the jazz studio.
that there's nothing that we don't know that she found the body.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Mm.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
We didn't find it. Fuck. It's a piece of paper. Shit.
I don't think it matters.
Alright.
Hello again, Sandra!
It's too late
Forrest
anyway.
Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Oh my. That sounds nice. That sounds nice.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight?
The next one
Is
will be,
there
are you
anything
keeping
wanna talk about
secrets?
right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest?
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Are you okay?
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes.
Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my
Yeah,
studio.
I didn't
You
look at the
understand?
police report.
Sure.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just
Sorry.
kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's
Ta-da.
gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good
Oh, you
timing.
can put the
We've got a
security
call waiting just this second.
page down on the little
Welcome
stand.
to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host.
That's fine, I know what I'm doing.
Nash.
Hi, Forrest.
Oh, great.
I know this is really out
Fucking
of
Ponty.
but I wondered if you could send this
Okay,
special
can we
birthday
please do the
message to
pepperoni
my
thing?
uncle.
No. No. Fuck off, Ponty.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come on! It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to
No,
do
it's
it
fucking
again
not, Monty.
until
Shut the fuck
next
up.
year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But
You know what?
since
This is
he
still the best
always
voice line in
had
the game.
Salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals of party packages here at Pudding's Pizza, starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Sorry. Damn it, Peggy. This is your fault.
Oh my
My
god.
fault?
Peggy, this is
I
your
said
fault.
I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control himself. Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line.
Fucking fabulous.
Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
It's fucking Ponty again.
Can't
I
even do
forgot
a straight
about
goddamn face.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers! Come rain or sling or wrestling man, we'll be there!
Forrest? Forrest? Are
Okay,
you okay? Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets in with his own pizza.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
That's what you
Folks,
think.
Don't spend your money at Ponty Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that.